you beautiful, awesome people, and welcome back to Digimon Cyber Sleuth. And in the previous episode, just like any anime, you gotta have a previous episode segment to remind people what happened, of course. And with that, we did a whole bunch of shenanigans, which is not really worth mentioning because, yeah, they're just a whole bunch of little basic missions. We did a lot of evolution stuff. We that was a lot of kindness there. We also went through and did some Digi-Evolution stuff for the Digimon I've been trying to raise up. And speaking of that, I'll be doing another Digimon in this episode, hopefully. And then we did verse the big Escamon, and there was a lot of stuff that happened there. So if you missed out on that, it might be worth checking out. Was that right at the end of the episode? I'm so sorry about that. But I didn't realize the missions before that were going to take so long because of all the Digi-Evolution stuff. And speaking of another reason why it slowed down, the Platinum Nunamons. I did throw them on the farm. However, I may have made a slight boo-boo. I kind of forgot that ABI makes a big difference. So ABI does actually mean something. It's not just for Digi-Evolutions, it's also for your EV points. So you can't just throw in 150 points straight off the bat. So the equation for ABI points, or the EV points that you put into your stats, is 50 plus, in brackets, then your ABI divided by 2, which in this case would be 20, which means 50 plus 20 is 70, and that's the most I can put into a stat. And obviously it's rounded down, because 41 divided by 2 is 20.5, I do believe, so it's rounded down into 20. And yeah, we can't really go any higher than 70, unfortunately, on this particular Platinum Numamon. So 70 is all I can put into this. The maximum is 150, which is 200 ABI divided by 2, which equals 100, plus the base 50 you're allowed to have at 0 ABI, 150 being the max that you can have in any other Digimon. So that was unfortunate. I did sacrifice a little bit of camaraderie, just for the fact that I couldn't reach max intelligence because I did a little bit of a derp and forgot that. So that's a thing. So my whole plan to kind of increase the damage by the 3 poops kind of got a little bit thwarted. And yes, I did make them brainy personality just to boost their stats a little bit further. Whoops, yeah, I did it right in the process too. So 177 for that one, 175 and 176. So they're around the same type of stat. So that was kind of unfortunate. Actually, while I kind of want to be back in the Digi farm because I was like, oopsies. I was like, yeah, I did want to start raising up another Digimon. So I'll pick that up while I'm at it too. Which is not that one, I don't think. Nope. It's a Patamon, but it came with the right personality. So I was like, oh, that'll be handy. And it's in alphabetical order. Fighter, Defender, Brainy. So that one, and I have enough room, although I don't know for how much longer. Because I have a couple of extra I'm just trying to think, do I keep a couple of Digimon in at the moment? Because we do have a boss fight coming up very soon, actually. And we do get experience. You know what? Because I'm getting experience, I didn't mean not hit that. I'm going to move them out of my party, so that'll give me a little bit of extra room. And... wait, hold on. What am I doing? Waspmon... oh, I was like, hold on, what's going on here? I was like, I am really confused what's happened. I forgot I moved a couple of Digimon out. I was like, these Digimon, what are they doing here? I was like, oh, this is not good. Like, what am I doing here? Alright, never mind. I was like, my memory has seen better days, but we are good now. We are good. Okay, that's good. I was like, something's not right here. So I'll probably bring... I keep hitting X instead of Y for some reason today. I might bring Lilithmon back. What did I have with Belphamon Rage Mode? 100. Oh, okay. I got plenty of room. 122. Okay, that's fine. Just in case I forgot. Okay, I didn't have a need to recover. I was like, I don't remember if I need to recover. Okay, so let's get on with it. So as I said, there's a lot of stuff going on in this episode. We are going... Did I start the farm? Oh, come on, brain! Do I need to invest a little bit of more stat points into my own intelligence? Damn! This is not a good start. Oh, I had a farm going. That did not help. Oh, the training there, don't worry about that. That was when I did a derpity derp and just pulled out the platinum pneumo. Wait, that didn't look right. No, that doesn't look... No wonder. I was at 25, huh? I pulled out some Digimon for a reason, and then I'm like, why did that happen? Digibank. Who got pulled out and who's to be put back here? Nimble, not you. Fighter. I would have surely pulled out some level 99s. Or has someone got into search that shouldn't be in search? This isn't right. All of them are all mine. Hold on, what about Digimon Party 3? Searcher, 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 searcher. I think I know what's happened. Ah, yeah, here we go. Some of those Digimon I put in there are actually builders. Alright, now we're good now. Never mind me. So did that drop my time? It did. I was like, I wasn't there for 5 minutes, so that dropped my time again. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. It's like, 25 minutes? Hold on, that's not right. Let's quickly remedy that, so, you know, in 20 minutes time I can come back and check the item. Alright, so let's go to, I'm pretty sure we get access to Kowloon. Do we get access to the... No, we don't. Alright, we gotta go to Kowloon level 1, though. Alright, now we're finally on our merry way, because someone couldn't get her gears going at this point. It was like the hamster was running, but the cogs weren't moving. Jesus. Anyways, we need to go here and get a little cutscene. What are you doing? What were you doing? Sorry! I waited for a while at meeting place, but when you didn't show, I went on to Kowloon level 5. Please come and join me here as soon as you can. Jeez, I know it took a little while to set everything up, but come on! I wasn't that late, was I? Sorry! Yeah, that wasn't my bad. Like, a really, really big my bad. I didn't think organising my team was going to take that long. Anyways, just run back to the exit at that point and then make you up to Kowloon level 4, because we haven't quite unlocked level 5 yet. So hopefully, I should have Firewall level 5 unlocked. If not, then something's wrong. Oh, sorry, level 4. So wall crack, level 4. I think there's a level 5. I think. My team's all over the place, so I don't think I would unlock that. If 4 is the most... I feel like there is a level 5. Never mind, anyways, listen to me ramble on. Alright, so here is level 5. You're late. The interchange should be beyond this area, but there's a wall preventing us from getting any farther. There's no other way to go around. If we don't do something quickly, we'll lose our quarry again. You want me to calm down? I'm worked up? Me? My father was murdered, and now I'm about to finally get my revenge. Of course I'm worked up. What's wrong with that? You're just worried about me? I didn't ask for your concern. Please don't be worried on my account. You are really a happy-go-lucky person, aren't you? Surrounded by friends and always smiling like a fool. I am grateful about how you saved me before, but please don't put on this weird act of pretending like we're friends now. I don't know what went on inside my heart, but as far as I know, you and I are not friends. What was that? Anyone who could say that to me could probably be my friend? What kind of flowery logic is that? Are you expecting me to win me over with some sappy words? Huh? Good friend. You're so... I'm a loss for words. Well, isn't it Acting President Kamishiro? I hope you're doing well. Mr. Pseudo, surely there's no need for such caution. We all know each other here, no? Oh my, KrimZen, are you upset? Maybe it be a situation with Arata that's troubling you. I heard about it from KrimZen. What did you do to Arata? I merely offered him a tiny bit of assistance in helping his wishes to come true. Consequently, it also made my wishes come true. On the whole, it was very good for our relationship. There's no answer. What the heck happened to him? Let's just say, I assisted in his evolution. He wanted power, great power at that. But even if such was available, there would be a limit as to how much his body could handle. Thus, I recommended a simulation with an Eda. He accepted my recommendation, assimilated with an Eda, and obtained great abilities because of it. The Edas prey on data to store information. Arata can now absorb data and increase his power. His body is slowly being altered so that he can bear it. It appears he's gained some enhancements due to the sudden increase in his powers, but it's not anything to worry about, so just relax. Yuko, the data from your assimilation with the Eda was very helpful. Huh? I'm glad I monitored your status on the sly. Well, when it happened to you, you were completely overtaken, and yet here you are. Have no concerns on that point. Adjustments were made and conditions set to clearly prioritize Arata. What's this? Why are you so angry? And at what? He has undergone the evolution he wished for. You would deny him his wishes, as the real world does with its limits and impossibilities. Mr. Pseudo, were you aware of Miss Ree's true identity? And did you help her regardless? I noticed that her psyche was something other than human, but there was no way I had of knowing that she was the Digimon known as Crusadermon. Moreover, her actions have caused me quite a bit of consternation myself. She's attempting to bring about not only the end of the human race, but of the end itself. This is quite out of line with my wishes. It's simple, reckless violence on her part. My vision is to see the evolution of our world, not its destruction. Therefore, I have a proposal for the two of you. Although our final goals may differ, at present, our objectives should be aligned. Would you therefore consider a partnership? Partnership with you? The program she is using, Control Digital Waves, is a program I originally wrote. Accordingly, it would be trivial a matter for me to render it harmless. However, I would be completely helpless should Crusadermon attack me. So until our objective is met, I'd like to hire you as my bodyguards. What do you say? KrimZen, a partnership sounds like a good idea for now. At the very least, he can be reasoned with. At the least more than we can reason with Miss Ree, who might bring about the end of the world at any moment. My, thank you. Well then, let's get moving. Sly bastard, that's all I can say. Shall we proceed? Sly fox and sly bastard. Well, here is the final depths of Kowloon. That's the interchange. Such incredible density for digital wave behavior to be visible at such a level. If we make it that far, can we stop the flow? Yes, just enter the shout-out command directly. Doing that will block the digital wave flow and should halt the supply to Examon as well. There are traps set throughout the area. An interference field is jamming communication with the outside too. How very thorough. Does that mean that Crusadermon is hiding somewhere in this area after all? I do seem to be detecting a large data mass. I don't know KrimZen, but it is certainly one of the entities known as the Royal Knights. Well, you heard it here, folks. There are traps all amongst here. And if we do a code scan... Oh, wait, hold on. We can't do a code scan because... Wrong... Oh, wait, I was right. Looks like the log of a hacker who passed through long ago, left it as a message for hackers to come. Hacker hint, darkness lies ahead. If you think you're a great hacker, then you know not to underestimate what looks like nothing at all. Eden is just a collection of data. It's easy to forget with a barrage of data sent to the Avatar's 5 senses, but this is not the real world. A place you thought was a path can suddenly become something completely different. Darkness, it's what lies ahead. If you're a skilled enough hacker to be able to decrypt this log, you should be able to figure out what that really means. Yeah, I know what that means. It means... not that. Oh, that's an interesting Digimon to be coming across. We also have Yuko's Digimon, which is the Ninja Digimon. Sorry, not the Ninja Digimon. Big difference between Ninja and Samurai. Good job, me. Attack resistant chip A, nice. Actually, that's going to be coming very handy. So I might even, like, if I am doing, oh, whoops. If I am doing some grinding, I might actually come back here. There's only one slight problem with the fact I'm doing a second Digimon. It means I kind of can't add up 2 notes at once. Kind of makes it annoying, so... I should have probably checked this, but I don't think my Gigadramon was ready to Digivolve. I'm still missing the stats needed. But... why is there a Pabumon? There's a random Pabumon in my party. Can we get rid of that, please? There we go. I think everything that I don't need in my party is now out of the party. Alright, so for this, Patamon... as I said, I apologize for going level 16, which I can't do, so I'm gonna have to de-digivolve at this point. And then re-digivolve up again, which won't take that long. Although, what I can do, so we're not going in and out very quickly at this point. I mean, I could just do an instant encounter, but I feel like that might be a bit of a waste. What I can do is I did grab a couple of really weak experience, which is really good. So the Brave points, I do have 2 E's. Which is already maxed it out. That was the weakest, by the way. So that kind of gave you an idea on how much experience I actually needed there. And now I can't go back up, which is always a lovely thing, because camaraderie is a thing that I need, so that was good job, me. Oh, not that Digimon. Ah! Alright, what I can't... camaraderie is an absolute annoyance. Because I'm not using it. Although I could use friendship if that's a problem. Oh man, this is a huge problem. You know what? I'm gonna have to use a brave thing. Not a brave, a friendship. It was a good thing grabbing those items, that's what I can say. Alright, we just increase it by 10. That'll give us Patamon and What's-His-Face back as a Digi-Evolution. Alright, now we can go up. I'm just going to go back to Patamon. That's right, crisis averted, crisis averted. Alright, level 25. That should give me access now. Yep, level 16 or higher. At this point, I'm not going to move. Because again, it's really low, so I might be able to just squeeze this in. Level 13. That seems like an awful lot to use, so I might just do an instant encounter at this point. It's the only problem when you start with a really base Digimon and you're trying to a move ahead. You can't quite move all that far. Wait, what? Oh, there's no encounters here. Great. If I'd known that, I would have gone to the other place and did an encounter. Alright, so this is overkill. I probably shouldn't have used the Brave Point and just kept that for a bit later. Lovely! First move misses. And it would have killed. Ugh. Alright, we've got a cross. Oh, and again, it's vaccine. Oh, we're all virus type. Lovely. Alright, Venom Trap. It's not that bad, especially when it misses. I mean, one Venom Trap wouldn't have been all that bad because even with the... Well, actually, the intelligence boost did kind of work. So I think that would have... I might have done an intelligence boost, but I definitely didn't do an accuracy boost. Alright, there's the boost. And that helps Gigadramon, so I might even get the stats that I need for Gigadramon too. I mean, it might be good just doing a little bit of grinding here. Because when we do the next area, which has a boss encounter in it, take a guess who the boss is at this point, we will kind of need like something that absorbs in a lot of points. Did I get it? No, I'm only off by HP at this point. So we go up to Angemon. So 16 ABI. I don't think we're gonna go up any higher. No, we will get it. So now I'm willing to use that experience points. So 20. Oh, no. 26, that's not max. Oh, and he had 2, so that's alright. That, I think, did it. Oh, it's level 30, I'm a little bit off. RIP! Oh well, I got rid of the small amount of experience points. That's fine, as I said, experience points, like the Braves, aren't necessarily all that needed if you do, whoops, wrong button. If you do the Platinum Numemons with Tactician USBs, honestly, it's not worth it. You may as well just use them. Alright, we'll just start making our way through this experience here, and as I said, Gigadramon should be evolving very soon. Goodbye. Yeah, it definitely made a difference. Even if it was a small amount of intelligence boost, it was something. Alright, that was needed. I can't remember too if the ABI actually directly relates to how much levels you can grow. That's something else I can't quite remember. I actually did find like a whole document going through all this stuff, but I cannot remember for the life of me where I found that now. I'm still short, really? 1600, how far off am I? Oh, I'm 100 off. We will get there, I swear. Alright, here you go up to Gardramon. Alright, so I got 100 HP left. I should get that on the next level up. I'm pretty sure it's 100 every time you level up, isn't it? Which works out well at this point. Alright, I just need to get one move of a Gardramon. And then we can move on after that because my Gigadramon should need to Digivolve at that point. And, yeah, I was going to say, depending on the move it uses... Oh, never mind. My poops do more than it! Why is it the poops are doing more than the AI? That's embarrassing. I got a ruby out of that, nice. Yeah, that should have definitely hit the HP number that I needed. Oh, it only went up by 50. Oh, I still need another 50 and it goes up by 10. I got Burst Flame, nice. Well, at least Gardramon's good to go. I still can't believe HP goes up by 10, but then again, if it went by 100 every level, could you imagine how good that is? Although you could, at that point, limit how much HP you get per level, I guess. I was like, ooh, imagine the insane amount of HPs you get if it was 100 per level up. So now we go down to Birdramon. And we also then, from Birdramon, need to go down to Hawkmon. I need to add... Oh, okay, it looks like it's having a moment. And from Hawkmon, we then need to do... Oh, lucky, the one that I need I haven't done yet. Awesome, that works out well with Airdramon. Alright, well, I'll go for another battle. I was like, I'd like to get Gigadramon, because I know what's going to happen afterwards. I'll need to do a massive amount of leveling up for the next Digimon, because that one, I do remember I had to level up quite high. Ah, that's unfortunate. I got a weak one. It's not Ankillamon, it's Antillamon. Although at least it goes down quickly. Don't think that's gonna do it for Gigadramon. I'm off by 20 still. Oh, super annoying. Come on, Gigadramon! You can do it, buddy! You can just reach that next level! Whereas my other boy is like leveling up so quickly and getting through the Digitree like it's nothing. Oh, okay, that fixed my bug. Alright, so there's Airdramon. Now from there we have to go to Mega Seadramon, which will get us a couple of more moves. And for Mega Seadramon we'll have to do quite a bit, I think. Although, as I said, I ain't moving until Gigadramon does his thing. So one more function call should do it, hopefully. Maybe? I don't know, this is gonna come close. I don't know if this will give me what I need. Maybe? Yeah, it's gonna give me what I need. Nice. Exactly what I needed. Alright, that worked out well. Alright, now Gigadramon can evolve. I hope it was just HP I was missing, because like at this point, it's like I should have just moved forward regardless of what my second Digimon's doing. It's lovely trying to raise up Digimon because you're so sidetracked trying to micromanage this. I still... 1700... Really? I screwed it up again. This better be the Digimon I want, by the way, too, because this is really annoying. Mega Seadramon, I just need max SP is 70. You know what, there's another access point coming up. I'm just gonna walk ahead at this point, and I'll get the ABI I need to with the Mega Seadramon at that point if I reach level 99. Screw it! We're moving on at this point. Yep, there we go. So in this one, I can't believe it took that long just to be like, denied. Oh, and plus we will be going like backwards and forwards. Sometimes it's worth going down here because there are some items down at the bottom of the traps. Alright, do your thing, get me more experience. But it literally is almost experience on legs, that one. Alright, we've got a cross. That should take out whatever we're hitting. Bye, Sukamon. And Gekomon is also not gonna go down. What? That must have been the weaker Platinum Numamon that hit that. Well, Airdramon has to be Digivolving now. I am short by 60. And that's what I need for Airdramon to go to Seadramon. Never mind that, we've reached the evolution again. was a weird amount of doink, doink, doink. Who screwed up that doink, doink, doink? It was like, oh, that was off. It almost sounded like it was lagging. Oh, the FPS dropped. I have no idea. That was weird. I've generally never heard that before. Alright, anyways. Another dilemma. We're going to be stuck in between just trying to digivolve at this point. As I said, digivolving is a wonderful shenanigans here. Alright, so Mega Seadramon. So I need to keep this leveled up quite a bit. Although, as I said, everything's just leveling up really quick at this point. If you're playing casually, you can probably just do forced encounters and just be like, oh yeah, I'll just fully do this and then move on. It's so annoying, because it's like, I'd love to do that. But yeah, I still gotta make some progress in a video. So it's like, I'd love to show you guys how to go through and... This is the same one, I do believe. And go through and just show you guys how to do like some really good Digimon and get the AB up to 200, but we still have the progress in the series. Although, as I said, after like the main game is done, I will be doing streams just focusing on leveling up a whole bunch of Digimon, because I'm not going to do all the Digimon I want to do in the series. So if you are interested in leveling up Digimon, I will do it on streams, and then I'll probably end up just making a guide on it at the end, showing like, maybe not every individual Digimon, because I think that's... Because it's... Like, you could do it, but as we've seen, there's a couple of situations where I'm like, I have to switch my evolution route because I don't have access to the Digimon that I personally need to do that. And it's the same thing I've applied to every player, because it's like, because of how fluid these evolution trees are, there's going to be instances where, oh, I just got every move that I needed just then. Awesome. So Heaven's Thunder and Hydro Water just got knocked out of the park. And then after that, I need... Where is it? Yeah, I think Yuko's causing that really weird... Gigadramon could also Digivolve finally. So I'll have a double Digi-evolution here. And as I said, I hope I'm going into the right Digimon here, because that was a pain in the ass just trying to get to what I needed. Ah, my A button didn't work. Why did that not work? Level 95, I was going to say. Are you kidding? I swear I had 1700. I'm short by 10. I can't read, apparently. Where am I going with Mega Seadramon? I'm going down to a Digimon I don't have. I can go down to... Wait. Oh, no, I can go down to... I was like, wait, have I not got that either? I was like, how is that not possible? Alright, so we can go down to you. And now I need to go up. I do have that. Okay, that should be pretty easy. Fine, I'll do an encounter in front of the door this time. And I should hit both Gigadramon and this one. God damn, this Gigadramon's just... It's being a Gigadramon at this point. It's being a pain in the ass. Alright, that'll get it for everything. It's like digital evolution. It's easy when you understand it. But when everything doesn't want to give you the stats you want, it's infuriating. As I said, casually this is no problems. But doing it in videos is another finally 1700. But doing it in videos is just another can of worms. It becomes infuriating, because it's like, I want to do this by the end of the episode, but then Digi-Evolution comes along. Nope! You can't do that in this episode, KrimZen! Trying to show off all types of different Digimon, and the game just doesn't want me to do that. This better be the Digimon, I swear to God. If this is not the Digimon I want, I'm going to be so mad. This is kind of why having every Digimon unlocked is... That's not the Digimon I want. That's not the Digimon I want! That's not the Digimon I want. He kind of looks like... He looks like failure! Why are you not the Digimon I wanted? I did all that work And I didn't get the Digimon I wanted. That's why I said it is so handy having every Digimon unlocked at this point, because then you know what you're doing. So then that avoids, like, misery. I'm losing the plot! Oh, you mean to tell me, after all that grinding, I still didn't get the Digimon I wanted? And that hurt my head. Oh, being the evil genius that was, I just had a little bit of a lightheadedness. Damn. Alright, so... Alright, so we need to trigger one of these traps down here. I know that for sure. Yes, I'm certain that these wicked traps could only have been set by KrimZen. Wow, that's a really bad lightheadedness. Probably in order to buy time. I'm not going to laugh like that again. There's an underhanded as well as malicious. Mr. E's personality seems to be showing through. What are you laughing at? You aren't far behind in the personality game. I finally got a glimpse of the real you. That's it. I'm gonna call you Yuko the Black-Hearted. Crickets! Awkward! You jerk. They're all result in you jerk, by the way. So I wonder where the traps set off here. I did a good job not activating the trap, didn't I? It's like, surely I activate the trap this time. Alright, we're gonna activate one of these traps on purpose because there's actually, as I said, an item down here, a War Monzumon medal. Experience on legs! At this point, I don't care! I probably could have changed the Digi-Evolution tree around my little muck-up, but it's too hard at that point. I already know what I want, so just go for it. I said go for... Oh, destruction. I don't get this... You lived! How did you live? How weak is her Digimon? Like, a Tsukumon lived. And this Digimon isn't exactly what you call weak. I'm pretty sure it's Mega. I'm pretty sure that's a Mega Digimon, and it still survived. I mean, destruction, yes, is really weak because its effect is more or less what's the killer. 10% chance to Oko a Digimon. But still! I love that sound, by the way, when Digimon just raise up. Oh, Heaven's Thunder. That's for a physical attacker. Nope. I gotta redo, like, all of them, too. Alright, finally we got to a point where I can start removing moves on this thing. Alright, so since we don't go all the way back... That was interesting. Again, I had another encounter right on an exit. So we don't need to go back down again, so I'm going to go up, down. Encounter. Alright, nice. That's a lot of experience right there. Spidery legs, I don't care. You have a ton of experience for me to eat up. And my water bottle doesn't want to open up. I was like, I am still lightheaded. I think I need water. I am probably very dehydrated. I had a little bit of caffeine earlier. And it's like, I don't feel all that bad. But the lightheadedness is probably a side effect of it. So it's like, I think I better hydrate myself and get a little bit of electrolytes into my system. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Anything that's not level 3 and doesn't relate to magic on that particular Digimon can say goodbye. Alright, we've got a memory up. Nice. I'm just trying to see where we're at. Oh! No wonder I missed it in my own playthrough. It's like... Oh, there's 2 exits here. Hold on. There's 2 exits here. The right side. And this will lead... Oh, that's how you get to that item. Ah, I didn't do that in my casual playthrough. I had it written there, do this thing, because I never did it in my casual playthrough and then found out about it while I was watching a video. I was like, make note of it. And then, yeah, I love it when you find out new things. Lucky I left a note saying to do that. It's not exactly something that you would normally do, and that was the last item for this area as well, so... This is going to lead us to a farm expansion plugin, which is why I was short one plugin in my casual playthrough. That makes sense. Alright, just get rid of the Skull Greymon. As I said, Skull Greymon as a straight up recruit is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, like, trust me, that's a pretty sweet recruit considering I loved Skull Greymon as a kid. I'm pretty sure now that both these Digimon are ready to Digivolve. Level 69 for both, nice. Goodbye. Right, we'll grab the farm expansion. As I said, I'm pretty sure there is an access point at the end of this. And then we backtrack and take the left walk back up. Although that is pretty sneaky, you have to... Wait. It's like, how the hell do you get out of here now? And now we take the left to get out of here. Yeah, that's very sneaky. Like, that's a very well hidden item there. Alright, now we go right back to here. So down. As I said, don't need to fall down these traps anymore. The traps are pretty basically hidden. Like, it's not... I think the only trap... Like, sometimes, as I said, you do need to fall down the traps to get certain items, but... Maybe it is worth, like, the way they've done it is pretty basic, because it's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna want to go down the traps, because it's made out that they're pretty malicious. There better be an access point here, because as I said, there's a boss fight coming up, so there should be an access point. Alright, we'll grab this whole bunch of experience. Yep, there is an access point coming up. And take a guess, this next fight's going to be a pain, so I think I've already got my Digimon in my party, which is good, just to speed things up. And yes, it is experience fight, which means the platinums will be used, regardless of how slow it's going to be. Lovely. But we will have a look at this note, just because we can. Wait. Code scan is no longer I had the code scan available because I had a certain Digimon and then I Digivolved, didn't I? Lovely! It's alright, we can do this without it. I'm sure we can. I mean, normally these traps are pretty easy to bypass. I'm like, oh, really? Vulcan Palm missed? Well, I'm pretty sure they're ready to evolve now. I know Yarumon is. Gigadramon, probably, considering everyone else was ready to evolve. Oh, okay. Never mind. And down here there's nothing, as I said, there's not that many items in this area. I'm gonna escape at this point and put high security on. Because I'm pretty damn sure I don't need experience. Now I'm doubting myself. I think I might. Because like, oh, you know, I might go for a little bit of extra experience. Okay, so I've gone the completely wrong way at all. Completely wrong way, yep. I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, this is like me going through a head smage. Lovely, alright, so that's the wrong way. So that way is where we go. Alright, here's the access point so we can heal up and just check out Digievolution. I'm gonna do... I probably should have done that other fight that I ran away from. I probably should have. As I said, I'm now doubting myself. Alright, so one evolution I know we're gonna get for sure. It's just whether or not I guessed correctly on this other Digievolution. Alright, I'll do the one that I know I've got to do, which is I've got to go up to you, because I need acceleration boost off you. And then the Gigadramon. It could be that one. Alright, I'm gonna go try this one because it's already unlocked. I got Dark Dramon, which is not what I want. So the one that I'm like, oh, you know, I could wait, is the one that I want. Well, luckily that did... It's not a complete waste. I did get a whole bunch of ABI out of it, but still... Ah, well, I unlocked all the Digievolutions there, so if we have to de-Digivolve into any of them in the future, we won't have an issue. Alright, anyways, we'll just do the fight. Wow, we finally made it! That's the interchange. I've been waiting, human child. Oh wait, that wasn't Pseudo. It is as Crusadermon predicted, thanks to being among you humans for so long. I am Craniamon. I have sworn fealty to King Drazel. You shall not pass. Where is Miss 3? Where is Crusadermon? I need not respond. You are all to perish here. If I may, there's something I'd like to ask. Do you mind? Mr. Pseudo? Pseudo? The human who assisted Crusadermon? The one who failed to catch on as he betrayed his own kind? How pitiful. The facts are a little different than that. Well, we can quibble over trivialities later. What I mean to ask, Craniamon, is, do you share Crusadermon's desire to see our physical world destroyed? King Drazel's will is the destruction of the human world. I do not intend to rape the lives of other organisms. I see. Well then, might I request your assistance? What do you mean? I would like to prompt humanity's evolution. Evolve our species beyond our pitiful, wretched existence into a form that can appreciate the utter beautiful world that will soon be. Once it occurs, mankind can then live side by side with you Digimon without any issue, I should think. What do you think? It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to aid in the evolution of a species. There is no grander chance for intelligent life form than this. You'd surely like to help, yes? I cannot comprehend this. You speak nonsense. I have no answer for you. No matter what you request, to help you would be to help the humans. That would be the same as betraying King Drazel's orders. You ask the impossible of me. What's this? Blind obedience? How foolish! How dare you! You would mock my fealty? You have given up all thought and lack your own sense of will, and that is beyond deplorable. You would halt the gears of a turning world. Curse you! You've gone too far. It is pride and honor to owe fealty to King Drazel. Mocking that is unforgivable. With my Cloudmarsolers, I think that's how you pronounce it. I shall crush you in your nonsensical words. My, I've angered you. I apologize. Well then, I'll leave the rest up to you two. What? I am particularly ill-suited to roughhousing. Oh dear, is he coming? Well, great. I mean, we're gonna fight him anyways, but now he's angrier. Right, Awesome Quake 3 straight off the bat. And yeah, he is kind of super effective to us already, so that's a rip. But as I said, I've got a little... Never mind on the boost. And yes, we do have to take him out. Alright, another awesome Quake level 3. You know what? I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit. Right, Nightmare level 3. Doesn't matter what I go for at this point. Right, attack charge, feel good. I'm gonna need to hit pretty hard with Belzamon. I mean, I could lower his attack. Oh, this is gonna hit hard. Not much, never mind me saying that was gonna hit hard. Jeez, that did nothing! And that was the fence piercing. Alright, we'll do this. Drop his attack down, because he should be a physical attacker. That's not going to work at all. Yeah, it even got the 10... I think I've got the 10%. Or it just pops up all the time. I haven't quite worked that out. Wow, someone's nearly dead. Alright, we'll just do the double poop. The holy poops are coming at your face. Trust me, as I said, that's never a statement I thought I'd ever be saying in my life. At least we can enjoy this awesome music too. Alright, Belphemon, go for another Gift of Darkness. We are speeding this up at least with Gift of Darkness. I can do one more Gift... Ow! One more Gift of Darkness, and then I will need to SP Recovery, or just change out. I still don't know what's going to do more, Nightmare level 3 or Nightmare Platinum Junk. But one more Gift of Darkness should... Okay, there's Walt's End. Well, someone went rip and then lost balance. Defense down, intelligence down, helpless, which means it can't do anything. Revive that. Now, even with the fence down, it shouldn't matter. This shouldn't take it out. Yep, it didn't. Nice. And now I can go into my other Platinum Nimamon. Because now we're in a pretty workable state here. I'm going to see how much Nightmare level 3 does. 87, okay. It might be a little bit better than... Well, I mean, intelligence is down. He's going to raise up his defense with guard up. Alright, we are getting there. And this, at the end of it, should be the end of Craniumon. One more hit. I was like, I could go for a disrespect attack, but I don't want to. So I don't think it's gonna kill. Ah! No way! How did that not kill? Disrespect attack here. Well, it sped it up a lot with the Beelzemon. 3600 attack. Sorry, 360,000 experience. And we got a memory up DX as well. So that was worth... As I said, it's worth going to all three of them just for the experience. Now I needed 1600. I gotta learn this again because I've had to do this 3 times. Alright, so we need... I don't think we need... I only need acceleration boost. Which I didn't get. Oh no, I did get acceleration boost. So I need to keep that. Physical... I don't need that. I don't need Wing Claw. I need to get rid of a lot of things. To think I could lose and to be beaten so soundly. My heart was rife with confusion and doubt. I feared that these feelings, mere slivers through they were, could not be misgivings about King Drazel or Leopardmon and his companions. But indeed they were. That was my true weakness. You should have said something about it earlier. That was something to take joy in, Craniumon. Processing weakness and harboring doubts show that you do have your own free will, more clearly than anything else. That is an unmistakable change. I can positively affirm that. What a hateful yet strangely delightful existence you humans have. You are beyond my comprehension. Oh my, he disappeared. How sad and how futile. Your words are brazen. You planned for it to go this way, didn't you? I won't dispute it. The facts are the facts. Regardless, sad necessities are still sad. Goodbye. Well, we've cut off the supply. Examon should begin to lose power. Mr. Pseudo, you were also involved in my father's death. If so, then I have to. Your father's death was a tragedy. Your father's vision of Eden was truly wonderful. He was one of the very few men I have ever held real respect for. I still regret that I was unable to halt Crusadermon's rampage. I also know the pain of losing a family member. Crusadermon said that Eden my father built is what brought ruin to the digital world. She said that my father and his children were guilty of sin, and that we shall reap what we have sown in the form of humanity's destruction. Is that really true? We must know the truth of what happened. Please desist. It is enough that only Aratas should recover his sad memories. And yet, if my vision is ever to be realized, all humans will be freed from sadness, myself, you, and those who hold dear. And Arata as well, of course. I must drive out grief from this world. All grief, all causes of grief, and all possibilities of grief, gone for good. Humanity and the world itself will evolve, guided by my own hands. That's crazy. You must be insane. There's no way that's possible. You're right. It's not possible. Now. This is also a sad fact. Until we meet again, I am sure we will. Oh, Pseudo, you sweet, confusing bastard. The end of grief, the end of humanity, the evolution of humanity, those things simply aren't possible. He's nothing but a bratty child. He didn't seem like he was a mumbling pipe dream, or like he was insane. I can't understand him. I think no one ever will. Like, to understand a madman, you must be a madman. I see. Nice work. You might have stopped the digital wave supply to Examon, but given his sheer data volume, we're not liable to see a big effect right away. For now, we'll have to wait and see. I must be going then. Goodbye. Oh, and KrimZen? I'm sorry for the nasty things I said earlier. I was stuck thinking about Miss Ree. I wasn't in the right headspace. You know, when we met, when I said all that. What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Then, never mind. I said never mind, just forget it. You said something else, KrimZen. You're something else, KrimZen. I said to forget it, didn't I? Then I'll make you forget it. Which do you prefer? Hacking or a crowbar? Damn, that escalated to 100. Ugh. So, you've forgotten then. Alright then, no problem. I must be going then. Goodbye once more. Okay. It seems if Yuko Kamashiro has changed somehow. Something happened. Oh-ho, you summoned her Yuko the Black-Hearted version. Perhaps it is her doppelganger or something. No, if that was the case, she couldn't talk to us. Doppelgangers can't open their mouths. Then my next guess would be bilocation. She created another copy of herself through force of will. I love you, Kyoko, but when you go into this madness, as I said, it only takes a madman to understand her madness. But why, and to what end? Fascinating. Or it might be an expression of her persona. Everyone knows that she grew up wearing several different masks. The daughter of a CEO, the leader of a hacker team, the unhappy girl growing up alone. It wouldn't be much of a stretch for her to use these abilities to serve her in the real world. This has gotten interesting. This is how a mystery case should be. Rife with riddles. Oh, Kyoko. As I said, we love you and all, but my lord, you can be confusing at times. Okay. Oh, okay. Did I do that right? Oh. I was like, examine bulletin board, outside agency. That's my notes. It's like, oh yeah, I always forget there's a second bulletin board. The bulletin board is packed with people's grievances. I hear strange groans during the night. I saw a monster shadow inside Netacano Broadway. Bizarre things are happening more and more. What's going to happen to us? That detective agency's gotta be behind this. I'll just pretend I didn't read that last part. Hey, we've got another case to tackle. Hope you're ready for another day of hard... Hold on. What's that? That's about that bulletin board. So people are saying this place is taking a turn for even weirder. Alright. Sounds like the residents have a lot of pent-up frustration that they're letting out now. We definitely aren't lacking in people who've got it out for us. Once you're in a bad apple in their eyes, you will always win, even if you're innocent. Let's see. What can we do to clear out good name? What do you say? Oh, I definitely read that wrong. I was like, well, that didn't sound right. Anyways, I should be able to digivolve. If not, then I've miscalculated a lot of experience. So Gigadramon, probably not. Yeah, I need that 1600. So what about... this had to go down to Chromon again. Yes, this feels very familiar. And I need to get Chromon leveled up. I don't think we need to heal, but I'm gonna heal anyways, so... You know what? This is gonna be a longer episode, I'm sorry, so hopefully I can get through this quite quick. Actually, this should all be like... This should be relatively quick. Alright, there's our main case. Nanakano's Legendary Busters. We gotta find the expansion, which is good, and this is by Kyoko herself. Alright, so everything's gonna be in Broadway. As I said, everything should be relatively quick. Oh no! Hi! Hi there, May. You're early today. Of course, when we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush on over? Mai, calm down. You're such you sound a little over-eager. Sorry, detective, she's just a little worked up. That's my for ya, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I see it's all the same gang from our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment earlier as well. It's color me surprised to see you all still part of the occult club. Takes guts to stay around after what happened in Shibuya. That's all on Mai. After that experiment, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yep, I owe it to you now that I know there really are strange mysteries like that lurking around in the world. Just don't say I didn't warn you if you get caught up in something serious one of these days. Oh, I'm doing this research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you over here when you're so busy as it is. No, it's perfectly fine, I promise. When we hear the occult is afoot somewhere, we can't help but come running as fast as we can. That's our job as the Inodin Occult Research Club. Hey, well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, so is it vigor or vigor? Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of occult phenomena going on these days, so why bother coming over to our neck of the woods? Well, when you put it like that, isn't it obvious? Nanakano is leagues apart from anything else you could call an occult mecca around here. Exactly, I couldn't put it better myself, Kenji. That's just what I'd hope out of our vice president. Oh my. Yes, Kenji, you're not exactly doing us any favors getting her all hyped up even more, you know. Well, what I said is still true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nanakano. I mean, there's a bleeding mural that's said to have blood gushing out of the mouths and eyes in the lobby on the first floor lobby, for starters. Then there's the skeleton pool home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turn to bones overnight. Rumor also has it that late at night there are people clad in white flying over roof while holding a hidden sabbat. And then you've also got the mysterious fish rains that have poured down over Nanakano for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. All of these things remain unsolved, so naturally... Funny you should mention those specifically, because I actually solved them already. What, you did? You already solved them? What's this already talk? This is my home base, and as a detective, if you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm gonna look around. That's all long in the past. Aww. Hey, why the long face? I didn't say this case wouldn't be up your alley. As your reward this time round, how about I give you guys my file with so-called supernatural cases I've worked on? Oh then, of course we'll do it. Tell us more. That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. As we've already discussed, Tokyo has become a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nanakano is no exception. The reports and complaints I've been getting from other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, so they've asked me to solve some. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There are essentially 4 different odd phenomena going around here, and that I want you guys to solve with your passion and young sensibility. 4 oddities? Okay, go on. First, I want you to figure out what's behind 3-legged Matthew, who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then I want you to look into the Katakata, who roams the floors of Nanakano. And after that, go look into the Reaper elevator, which ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 AM. And last but certainly not least, see what you can find out about Master Tip Tap, a spirit. Oh, those all sound great. This is going to be lots of fun to work on. I've given these legends their name based on eyewitness accounts I've heard. Now it's on to you guys to solve Nanakano's urban legends, alright? What do you say? Will you go for it? Okay, this sounds exciting. Can't wait to get started. Everybody, we're heading to K Cafe to formulate our plan on the double. May, wait up. These two sure can't contain themselves. Well, we better indulge them and head on over. Not like we have much of a choice. Don't you think you get away? Take it easy now. You're joining up with them too. Ah, damn it, at least it's better than drinking her coffee. This might be a bit awkward to us, but I've noticed your assistant kind of zones out sometimes. Is everything alright? It's nothing too severe right now, but I can tell things are starting to get unstable with KrimZen's body. Control over data is slipping. Really? KrimZen seems to have even forgotten what's happening there. Ah, great, the foreshadow is real. Well, now that we're well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action. Since we're here, might as well start on the 1st floor. We're going through every floor and checking whether these strange things are actually taking place, right? Right, since the reports of 3-legged Matthew seem to center around this floor, we'll start with that and now go from there. Hey, alright, let's get to work. Let's go find my English first! Damn! Alright, so for this, we just go through and talk. I figured out a little 3-legged Matthew's backstory, so get this. 30 years ago, there was a popular Anita doll whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he was described to be her fiancé, but another mild doll that showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became popular. At some point, Lance and Anita got hitched and Matthew was regulated to the ex-boyfriend position. Oh, seriously? Hi, Farms. Would you like to come up any other time? Yeah, we're gonna go around and just do... Oh, I can't do Digifarm. It turns out there's an epilogue of sorts to Matthew's story. After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopping his body up and sending the pieces to Anita. But things didn't go entirely according to plan when he tried to send the final piece to her, a single leg. Because as it turned out, Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. Excuse me. What Matthew did in response was attach that final leg to his own body. Ostensibly in effect to ensure Lance could never be revived. Ever since, he apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming about here and there, forever searching for memories of the good old days he and Anita once had. Yeah, that's totally not creepy or anything like that. But yeah, there's not much that really goes on. It's just dialogue, so if you want to mash through this, go for it. Hey, you know, I think Manakana and Kenji might make for a cute pair, don't you? Or don't tell them I said that, okay? Well, that was a quick one. Nanakano Broadway at night feels so creepy. I mean, during the day there are some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else. Really, nothing really out of the ordinary here. Alright then, on to the second floor. Now to turn our attention to Kata Kata. Well, time's a wasting, off we go. Alright, time to find everyone. There's 2 right here. From what I can tell, Kata Kata is derived from the famous Teka Teki legend. Teka Teki is an wow! I know the word, can't say it. Appreciation. Never mind, dyslexia is just being a bastard. Bastard's my word of the day, it seems. We lost her feet in a train accident. She can travel up to 150 kilometers with just her arms, laughing as she pursues people. Kata Kata is therefore an altered form that Teki Teki came to adopt after many years. The name Teki Teki supposedly comes from the sound she makes when she moves with her arms. So where does Kata Kata come from? Kata Kata sounds like tap 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 on metal. And Kata Kata sounds alliteration, something in Japanese. I don't think anybody up against a spirit that could go 150 kilometers per hour could have any hope of escaping. If you bump into it, it's game over. Here, Metakana is such a fraidy cat, but she still loves it when Kenji talks about the occult stories all passionately and stuff. Lily just doesn't give a damn, does she? So, nothing to report here either. Yep, let's make our way over to the 3rd floor. I'm also trying to get through this very quickly as well. As I said, it's not all that interesting unless you're really into this type of stuff. What do we run up into here, I wonder? Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everybody. You seem totally bored, Lily. You're just spouting weird stuff now. Hey, Manaka, how are things going with you and Kenji? How far have you 2 progressed? Tell me! What's better times to talk about love than the middle of the night? Rip. I would hate to have Lily as a friend. I think I did have a friend like that. It was so irritating. If you happen to meet Kata Kata, she'll ask, need your legs. If you don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. What's the right response? It's, I'm using them right now. She's surprisingly cooperative, it turns out. Ah, that's neat. Kinda nice at the same time. Oh hey, I think I figured out why she's called Kata Kata. Kata Kata originally lost her legs after falling onto the train tracks in Hokkaido. Ido? I don't know. So maybe her name comes from the sound teeth making when chattering. As I said, dyslexia is at the high at the moment. Why isn't there anything special happening tonight? We've got 1 more floor to go. Surely there's something to find up on the 4th floor. Come on, let's head for the elevator. Alright, come to us, O Reaper Elevator. Make thyself known before us. It's past 2 AM now. Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it and everything, but there's no sign of it appearing at all. This sucks! I hate it! I just want to see the Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Is that too much to ask? Nay, it's okay. There's still hope. Just keep it together. Wow, I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly. Mai, we're getting worried about you. Why don't you take a little break at K Cafe? When we met up earlier yesterday afternoon, the owner said it was fine to use it as a break room. It shouldn't be locked. She's not going to listen to reason. I'm in favor of it. I'm beat. I could use a rest after all that investigating, in quotation marks. We can't. There's still kotsu to check. We have to check everything again, top to bottom. There has to be something here. I just know it. All right, we get it. Let's just go inside K Cafe for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Sound good to you? There's nothing here. No ghosts, no spirits, nothing. Nothing. Oh, cheer up. Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work? Huh? I just want to see Matthew, Kataka, the Reaper Elevator, and Master Tip Tap. It's okay, Mai. Really? I'm sure something will come along soon. Really? You sure? What's wrong? Don't you guys hear it? You're right. Is that the elevator? Maybe it's Kyoko. But she's not the only resident here. Who could it be? Wait, maybe it's a cop. That sound just now, did the elevator just thrive on this floor? It must have. It's the Reaper elevator. It came. I knew it was a real all along. Tip tap, tip tap. Oh my god. That sound. It's that Master Tip Tap. Get out. But now it's a different sound. Don't tell me it's... Ah! Yeah! Wait, was that somebody's voice?
What's going on? What are you kids doing in here?
We could ask the same question. Why are you here so late?
Late? Missy, it's morning already. I always come in here to relax around this time.
Huh? It's not even 4 yet. Well, actually, it makes sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early too. Oh, I get it now. That's why the K Cafe owner had this place unlocked. And so this guy could use it. Wait, hey KrimZen, what's wrong? Wait, am I seeing what I think I am? Is that a third leg?
What? What are you blathering about now?
Those dentures! Those dentures, are they making the chattering noise because they're misaligned? You also came from that elevator, which would make you the Reaper.
Hey! Who are you calling the Reaper?
Then the tapping sound must have come from... No! You mean to tell me that this old man is the one behind all of the local urban legends here? You have to be kidding! Oh. Mai's mournful cries could be heard all throughout the building that night. Lovely. So it looks like you guys came through and solved all the mysteries. I could have asked for a better end result than what you found out. What's so good about it? All it was just because that old guy takes early morning walks. Perhaps, but as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here. Who could have ever seen any of this coming? Let me ask you something. While you were out running around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? Did you see things in pitch dark? Did you hear things deafening in silence? Personally, in my opinion, I'd say such strong human imaginations are key to engaging in supernatural research. I feel like I kind of get it, but I don't at the same time. Those are just my own thoughts on the matter. Don't read too deeply into them. Hopefully, having reached the conclusion that you guys have, it's given you some things to think about individually. Now, as promised, I believe I have my files to hand off as a reward. Those won't be necessary. We'll solve those other mysteries ourselves through our own efforts. Our boundless passion and imagination. Oh, that's a fantastic attitude to have. Wow, Kenji, that's actually kind of cool of you to say that. Perhaps I'm out of line then, if you insist that much, and I won't worry about it. Oh no, we'll still gladly take them off your hands, Detective. What are you saying, Mai? Haven't you been paying attention to what's going on? So, do you mean to tell me that you're not even a little interested in what's inside those files? Really, Manika? Well, maybe just a little. If you aren't, then I'll just go ahead and read them by myself. Hey, that's not fair. Oh man, here I was thinking I was acting cool for once too. Aw, Kenji, you did great. Don't let this get you down. Just try harder next time. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Catch you two later. Looks like just the two of us again, KrimZen. I didn't expect them to run off I didn't expect them to run off with only one of my files. Either way, we can now report back to the other tenants that those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully that'll improve our standing a little. Those occult club kids are something though. They're really growing up fast. Maybe one of these days they'll start to be friendly rivals of yours. That'd be fun, right? Oh? What drags my old bones out here every morning, I wonder? This place feels real nostalgic for me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason. What the? Michael? Sorry, Miko? Oh, Michael? Alright, that's done. Although I kind of feel like that... Oh, I got a Sleuth rank up. I wonder if we should leave that for next episode, because that's an interesting story. And that goes on for quite a bit, and that also builds us up for the next shenanigans that's going to happen. Yep, I think we're going to leave... Oh, yeah, I might definitely have to leave it there. I just looked at how long this episode's been going for. I was like, yep, I think we'll leave it there. So, with that said, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll figure out that mystery in the next episode. And then there's going to be a great showdown. And that's chapter 16 done. So, until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now. But not forever. Ciao!